So when we moved in here, this chest was left behind. It's not in very good condition, but it's full of stuff. And this is this cellar where all the bats were, and there's none here today. I guess they're somewhere else right now. But if they come, that's fine. But anyway, so this chest was in here. It's quite aged. It would need a lot of repair and work to be done to get it back into good shape. And we actually know somebody who does that. Maybe they'll want it for one of their projects or to work on another project. But we're not going to have a use for it. But what I am curious to find out is what's inside of here. Is a bunch of stuff. And there's some names here, probably the local people. I recognize some of the last names on there. So don't want that to break off, but let's see what's inside of here. This is some sort of container, a plastic container. This might be nice to keep fruit in. And there's a bunch of plastic bags. See if there's anything vintage in here. Really want to be careful with this. No, that's going to be breaking off. Okay. So the missus is going to help me out here, holding it up because it'll break off. There's some tablecloth or linen here. You know what? This actually looks like a traditional clothing here. Yeah, it looks very nice. An old wallet with some paperwork and information that goes back to 1979, I see, 1975. So we'll get this back maybe for the family because there are signatures and names on here. So we'll keep a close eye on what this is here. I kind of don't want, this looks, I'm not sure what this is. This could be something to pour liquid at, but I have a feeling it's more of a medical thing to put liquid in, maybe. What are your thoughts? Yeah. Looks like something, it's plastic, but I don't know. Okay, yeah, I think this looks like a plastic bedpan, so I have a feeling that was for different stuff. Just a piece of plastic, maybe a lid to something. Yeah, it could be. There's some sort of a weaving loom in here. All types of fabrics, blankets. It's moth in my face. Some more different paperwork in here. Some sort of shell or something. There's a letter. Let's see what this is. I definitely want to get this back to the family because the family's still here in the neighborhood. So, yeah, Comune de Roccaspinalveti. Let's see if there's a year in here. This looks important because it says dated 1965 and it references a date of 1904. Might have to photograph that. Get that translated. There's okay. It's a lot of blankets, covers, maybe some clothes, some old newspaper, some more knitting kit here. There's a bag here. I think it's empty. Yeah, it's just an empty bag. Another looks like a weaving type loom. Let's see what else is in here. Somebody was working on a scarf or a blanket, a shirt. And other than that, it looks like it's just blankets and a few religious items in here. Let me bring the camera over here. We can take a look. So there's a lot of cloth items in here. Some old newspaper at the bottom. I think the most important stuff is this paperwork here that has stamps that make it official. Some of the information is washed out, but I know there's still family with that name that lives here. This could be garbage. Wallet here. This could be garbage as well. And this stuff in here. This thing here, maybe for the garden. Yeah. So we'll leave this out. That probably goes with that. Now hold on to these baskets.
Very sad when you see it.
Yeah. Yeah, but we'll try to get those back into the right hands.
It was this.
Okay, let me see. There's a little drawer down here. And this looks like it has some more stuff in it. Some old newspapers. I'm curious to see if I can get a year. I know we've seen stuff going back quite a while. 1992. So what's that little plastic thing over there? What is that? Does it open up?
Or Argenteri. Castiglione Mezzo Marino. Medicine?
Yeah, may have been some pills in there. Let's see. An old letter. Torn up. Is that a memoriam?
I think it's just a prayer.
Okay. If they want to restore it or get parts for it, at least to have wood that matches. So this is something that I don't know if it's beyond restoration or not, but there are some people that do restoration around here. I'm going to see if they want this or they can use pieces of it for other projects or a project of their own. I just hate to see it right away here in the cellar. So hopefully they'll be able to do something with it, or if not, we're going to have to figure that out. Something she went to every year?
Yeah.
And how far back does it go? The 1960s, huh? And this document here is dated 1965. So that pretty much solves the mystery of what was in the chest here. Again, I think the most important stuff is that paperwork we found. We'll make sure we'll get that back into the right hands of the family members. Like I said, we recognize the names, and hopefully we'll be able to get that done. I'll keep you updated on that. Thanks for watching. So immediately after recording this video, I sent a message to a local friend in Roccaspinalveti, and within 10 minutes a family member of the previous owner arrived to examine the items that were in the chest. Luckily, he was able to retrieve important family keepsakes. Unfortunately, I also found out the chest had been examined for restoration purposes, but unfortunately it was beyond repair. This one might be headed to the scrap heap or to be used as firewood. It was kind of sad to hear that news.